These dense and beautiful forests cover only a tiny portion of the Earth's surface, but they contain more than half of its plant and animal species. Rainforests are also extremely rich and productive living systems, providing us with oxygen, food, medicines, and other elements essential to our lives. In the desert, nature has created a very different, but no less beautiful living system. And while this arid landscape may seem lifeless, it is very much alive. The plants and animals that have learned to survive in these harsh conditions make use of what little water they can find and avoid the scorching rays of the relentless sun. The American prairie once appeared as desolate as the desert, but over time, rainwater and nutrients gradually penetrated the hard surface of this land. Even the hooves of the mighty buffalo helped create the rich soil that would one day become home to the American farm. Of all the forces at work on the land, humans have had one of the most profound effects. The need to produce food for a growing world led to the enormous use and sometimes overuse of the land. In our search for more efficient ways to grow food, we often fail to realize the impact of our methods. Today, we're learning to live with the land, discovering better ways to grow food that will assure both human and environmental well-being.
In farmlands across America, we're learning that by plowing under vegetation containing natural fertilizers, we can enrich the soil without the use of chemicals. In Saudi Arabia and Mexico, we're learning to produce food on desert seacoasts by developing and planting crops that thrive on salt water. Here at Epcot, we're learning to reduce the need for pesticides by using natural predators like ladybugs and wasps to control pests. In Japan, we're learning that by adding composted leaves and other plant material to our soil, we can reduce the
How will we meet tomorrow's growing needs for food production, yet still respect the needs of the land? Some of the answers are being discovered just ahead. To help us maintain these carefully controlled ecosystems, and for your safety, please remain seated in your boat at all times. Welcome to our living laboratories, where scientists from Epcot and the U.S. Department of Agriculture are exploring innovative ways to produce bountiful harvests now and into the future.
Nigerian drum gourd.
The tropics are home to the greatest diversity of plants on the planet. Many of these, like papaya, bananas, cacao, coffee, and rice, are well known around the world. These are just a few of the edible plants that have been an important source of nutrition for people living in the tropics. Many are rich in vitamins and minerals, while others are well adapted to growing in less than ideal conditions. Some, like the water lily, thrive in wet, swampy areas and waterways. All parts of this plant, Even the flower petals are edible. The starchy root of the plant has long been used to make flour for baking. One day, many of these lesser-known tropical plants may be as important as the bananas growing on both sides of the boat. More than 28 million tons of bananas are eaten annually, making it the most popular fruit in the world.
Oh.
When we mention farming, you probably don't think of fish, but fish farming, or aquaculture, accounts for nearly half
That's
of all
cool.
seafood consumed globally. Tilapia, bass, and catfish, like the ones you see here, are three of the more popular crops raised by fish farmers. The sustainable system we're using here recycles the water in the tanks. As a result, we're able to save millions of gallons each year. Our small fish farm
Oh, is that a brother?
produces 5,000 pounds of fish each year to serve in restaurants around Walt Disney World. Innovations like this one can play an important role in our efforts to produce bountiful harvests and still protect natural resources.
Those are some fat shrimp. Are they going?
While there are more than 50,000 edible plant
I got
species
it.
in the world,
Oh, it's cotton.
most of us are only familiar with the
No, it's
handful that
cotton.
make up our everyday diet.
No, that is cotton. This is Pigeon pea.
Maize,
This is
sorghum,
millet.
and millet, plus rice, account for nearly 2/3 of our global
white
food
over there is
consumption.
cotton.
Learning how to increase yields of these staples
Monkey
is
puzzle
an important
tree.
goal of research around the world.
That's what make tequila with.
It's corn. Hey, it's corn.
These plants are definitely on their way up. Innovative growing
Sugar
techniques
cane.
like these increase yields while more
It's a
efficiently using
melon.
resources like water, fertilizer, and
It
pesticides.
fell.
Another innovation at work here is our
It's a
integrated
big
pest management
melon.
program. By populating our greenhouses with beneficial insects
Eggplant.
that prey on harmful pests,
Peanut.
like aphids and flies, we are significantly reducing our reliance on conventional pesticides. We're growing these crops using our nutrient film system. This technique precisely controls and
Lettuce.
recycles water and nutrients. With it, we can produce over 27,000 heads of lettuce a year in this one small area.
Cucumber. Hey, I see a cucumber. It's 25 cucumbers. 8 million.
Some of our best ideas have been inspired by nature, like these fruit and vegetable trees. By growing these ground plants vertically, we can increase yields and better control diseases. These crops taste as good as they look. In fact, we serve more than 15 tons of produce from our greenhouses in restaurants here at the land every year.
Whoa. It looks like poop.
The future of agriculture may include innovative ideas like this vertical growing system.
There's no standardization, and I didn't know this until recently because I was doing from the hotel to the different parks in the bus. You know, I was working with beach.
$40 now. I think
What's
they
this?
want to upgrade
What's this?
anyone to
What's
50.
this?
No one loves you.
Look at your lips. Oh wait, you don't have any.
Once again, folks, 6 years old younger, there's a line over there. For all the small kids.
Look at
small
these beautiful
kids.
pictures.
One
I
line,
wish
one
I
single file.
could be like the cool kids.
Oh, cool.
There's no window seat anyway. Hee hee.
What? There's not- Can we sit here in front of you guys?
Yeah.
What?
Get roasted,
Oh, window seat.
then lightly toasted, yeah. I'm going pee real quick, so watch out.
You decided to get in.
Dude, my bag.
I don't care.
My
You decided as soon as we sit down, like, oh, nope, I get a pee. So, Dad's going to the bathroom, genius.
I can see the window.
Sir, hold on.
Sheesh, bro. Dude, you're just gonna have to wait.
You fumble, let me punch you.
You're just gonna have to wait.
Exactly. I don't know.